Good evening, everybody. This is Bronson, and we've got another movie review for you. It's a very brisk 55 degrees here in Tucson, Arizona. It's been raining off and on for the last 2 days, maybe 3 days. Very much feels like back at home here in the O. And how about them Wildcats, though, yesterday beating UConn? What a game that was. Looking like a pretty damn good team this year. Hopefully they can get past the Sweet 16 for the first time in a very long time. Anyways, my life, still miserable, still a shit show, still a hellhole in a Siberian prison. And speaking of Siberian prisons, I just got out of the theater, watched Sisu 2, an early screening because it technically opens tomorrow, but I watched it tonight because I was originally going to go to the movies yesterday, but my mom ended up calling me and we talked for a while, so I didn't go. And I wasn't really actually going to go to the movies today. I was supposed to work at UPS doing a driver helper shift, but my driver never got a hold of me. I don't have his contact info because this lady that's running the helpers this year is a complete idiot. So I was supposed to get a shift, supposed to be working. I gave the guy till like 3:30. Never contacted me, so I made other plans. Went and watched Sisu 2, and what a movie. What fun was that? Oh my gosh. I went in with kind of lower expectations because I went in with super high hopes for the first one and left a little disappointed. The second one, my gosh, how fun. Absurdly stupid, but absurdly entertaining. Like, I can't even. That was a good hour and a half of positive distraction that I needed. That's the kind of movie that I go to the theater for right there. Joel Motamila reprises his role as I don't know how to say his name. A Finnish soldier who becomes a legend. Is basically considered immortal, and the Russians post World War II, after what he did. Well, first of all, I don't want to spoil the first one for you, but you pretty much kind of figure it out. The Russian army basically slaughters his whole family, and he, basically slaughters the entire Russian army. So the second movie starts off where he is returning. So apparently Finland, after World War II, Russia took some of Finland's territory, and some of that territory that they took was his homeland. And so he crosses the Russian border to get his house. So he tears down his house, packs up in this truck, and is just trying to drive his house back across the Finnish border so he can rebuild it on Finnish land. And the Russian army wants their pound of flesh, and so they are out for revenge. And they don't want to let him get back across the border. So that's basically the movie. The Russian army trying to stop him again, and him getting his revenge again. Basically, it's a great film. Fantastic film. There's a lot of, you have to suspend your disbelief quite a bit because there's just some crazy violence, but it is so fun, so cool. Some fantastic kills if you're into that. Good little bit of history lesson that isn't really taught much here in the U.S. because, you know, yeah, Germany, Russia, all the big bad wolves, and we're just the three little pigs, right? So, and the man does not, Jorma Tamila does not say a word the entire movie, and it is, and you don't even care. It's just so fantastic. It just shows you, like, I mean, there's a little bit of dialogue. Some of the secondary characters talk to him, but he doesn't say a word. Just man of action, through and through, a man of action. And where was I going with that? I had a train of thought there. Oh, speaking of trains, yeah, some pretty cool train scenes in this movie. It's definitely one of my favorite movies of the year. In fact, it probably was. I'm not gonna say it was the best movie of the year. I don't know what this idiot is gonna do. Probably gonna try to run me over, so I'm gonna cross the other side. This is Tucson, where nobody knows how to fucking drive, and yet I'm the one who is getting arrested for road rage and having to do anger management, when all I do is yell at people. I have not committed a violent act to anybody in my entire life. You can ask my brother for all the dumb shit he's done to me, and I never retaliated. And all the dumb shit other people have done to me, I've never retaliated. Never committed an act of physical violence on anybody, yet everybody thinks I'm so freaking dangerous and so violent. I need to go to jail and pay thousands of dollars and go to court every month for 9 months for some railroading, when all I do is yell at people. That's all I've done. All I've ever done is yell at people. But that's about to change. I think it's time to start hurting people, because people have no regard for me, my feelings, my future. Anyways, past the idiot. I'm gonna go back to the other side of the road because I gotta get, because that's where the sidewalk is. And I'm coming up on the busy road where I gotta cross the median. You guys have watched enough of these videos to just kind of know the route. Back to the movie, Sisu. Not my favorite movie. I'm not saying it was the best movie of the year. I still think Good Fortune, even though I know Good Fortune's probably not winning any awards, except maybe Keanu for supporting actor. And Good Fortune, objectively, is not the best film of the year. You know, like, we're talking like nerdy stuff that most people don't care about. But it's my favorite movie of the year. It's my best picture. But Sisu is the most entertaining movie of the year for sure. I really don't think another movie's gonna come along and top it. Sisu 2, Road to Revenge. It's just gives a little insight to like World War II, Russian military tactics, and the maybe not necessarily the flaws, but the deficiencies of some of the equipment that the Russians were using in that era. And the main character knows how to exploit them. And man, I lost my train of thought again. I thought it was cooking there, and then I got distracted by the dumb car and the tangent with my stupid ass life. But and I missed my opportunity to cross. Now I gotta wait. While I wait, I guess I'm gonna think, because I know I had more to say. Oh, there's not much said, not much dialogue in the movie, and the main character doesn't say a damn word whole movie. But there's a very touching scene at the end, and it just shows the amount of of things that could be said non-verbally, the amount of stuff that could be expressed through the body language or just a look or a nod, or the way that men can communicate without speaking. There's a scene at the end that says a lot without saying very much at all, and I thought it was a very touching way to end a very violent movie, and it just added to the aura and the entertainment value of this excellent sequel. It's probably one of the best sequels I've ever seen. I might have to go to the crosswalk. That's going to annoy me. I definitely recommend this movie. This movie is so worth your time to go sit at the theater for. And it's pretty relatively short. It's not even I think it was an hour and 29 minutes, and that's counting credits and stuff. So it's very short, action-packed. There's no scene that doesn't belong. There's you'll be thoroughly impressed and thoroughly entertained from the first minute to the 89th minute. So go see Sisu 2 this Thanksgiving week, and you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Peace, love, and nacho fries. I am gonna have to go to the crosswalk. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And let's go Thursday Night Football. I thought I was going to miss the beginning of Thursday Night Football because I forgot about the time change, but it doesn't start for another 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to get home just in time to watch it. Hopefully my phone isn't a piece of shit and will allow me to watch at least the majority of it. Good night.